The man at the center of a controversy over pardons made by former Governor Matt Bevin says he's innocent.
Patrick Baker, along with a civil rights attorney, spoke to reporters today about the 2014 killing of Donald Mills, in which Baker was convicted of reckless homicide.
LEX 18's Catherine Collins tells us why Baker says he's innocent and why his attorney is calling for an investigation into two Kentucky State Police detectives.
Patrick Baker was joined by two attorneys today as he spoke about the controversy that surrounded him since he was released from prison last week. He says he's innocent in the Knox County shooting death of Donald Mills, and his time in prison was difficult.
I try to stay positive, I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, after, locked up for a couple of years or whatever, it's a little rough, but yeah, I try to stay positive. I was hoping for something.
That something came in the form of a pardon from former Governor Matt Bevin, but Baker's attorney says the joy of release was tainted by allegations that the pardon had been paid for. Many politicians called for an investigation into the pardon after the Courier-Journal reported that Baker's family held a political fundraiser for Bevin in the summer of 2018. But attorney Elliot Slazel says the family did nothing wrong.
So while people want to look at a fundraiser, what they should really be looking at is whether the people with badges in this state should really have those badges.
Slazel says Baker was framed and called for an investigation into two Kentucky State Police detectives. But the Commonwealth attorney who prosecuted the case, Jackie Steele, had this to say. In a statement, he wrote in part, "The voice of Donald Mills' spilled blood is crying out from the ground because the justice done in this case has been undone." In Lexington, Catherine Collins, LEX 18 News.
Corrections officials tell LEX 18 that Baker had no disciplinary violations while he was in custody.